What is going on? Hope everybody's having a good Monday. It's a Monday and we're playing some Minecraft. And thanks, District, for the sub. I appreciate that, my friend. It's always a good day when you don't have to work. I've enjoyed these last 2 weekends because we've had 4-day weekends, which makes it kind of nice. But you know, Tuesday's a pain in the ass when you have to go in and then you have 4 days worth of work to do. But hey, whatevs, right? Yeah, and Daniel goes back to school tomorrow, so things will be a little bit more quieter in my house during the work week, which will make it a little bit easier for me when I work. Alright, but we are chilling in the Welcome Center. It's just me on the server, because everyone else is finished. I'm lagging a little bit behind. Just for fun, let's see what the TPS is. Oh, it's a 9.2, holy shit. That's actually the highest I've seen it in a long time. You want a smoothie? I mean, you can't go wrong with a smoothie. They're always good. I know we've got like 2 fruit smoothie places down the street from our apartment. They're quite tasty. We have like Smoothie King and then something else. The strawberry banana ones are my favorite. But so if you recall, last stream on Saturday, we got through most of the quest lines. We finished up some quests that we still had a couple of things to do. And we got a couple more of the creative items. And if you recall, we kind of fell short on crafting speculative processors. Well, been letting it run since Saturday, and I am happy to say that we got them done. That's the other one. So there are 2 that are here. Yo, Pawn, what's up, man? Did you run short? Well, I didn't run short. I guess the crafts took way longer than expected. What's up, Imran? How's it going? Because when I started crafting the 16,000 speculative processors, it should have been done by the time we finished. Well, it should have been done before we finished the stream on Saturday, because it said only 6 hours. But they didn't get done till like yesterday around like 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning. So it took like an extra 12 hours. But let's go ahead and start the day and claim the creative energy cell. GG. Because that was the last thing that we kind of needed. Ooh, we're going down for the creative items. Put you there. So now we have the majority of the main ones. We're gonna go and make these and the creative mana battery and the rat upgrades today. I figured those would probably be a little bit easier once we had the creative item, the creative vending, because some of those recipes are pretty insane. Like, this guy you gotta do like 4 times. One for like each of them. So that's a lot of shit. I didn't want to like craft all of that stuff, if I'm being honest. Because I've been doing crafts for like 2.5 weeks. So I'm kind of done with that. But let's go ahead and grab the infinite storage parts, because that is what we need for this guy. We'll get that, go in. I'll have to go and grab a couple of these because I've got them kind of spread out through the world. So let's first off, let's grab the creative tank. This guy's been going for like a week and a half, and it is still not full. I was hoping to maybe get it to the 9 billion, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So let's take that, and we're gonna put that nuke in a chest, so that way I don't accidentally blow something up. Because yeah, I don't want to, to accidentally blow my base up. Even though District did take a world download yesterday, so everything's kind of saved. But you know, I still don't want to blow my base up. Let's get you, and I think everything else, if I recall, should still be in the wall. And then once we get kind of all the creative stuff, I want to go back and, because one of the quest lines that I haven't done yet is this. This looks pretty neat. I haven't messed with the Better End mod. And then we are going to do kind of a world tour. Like, I know District did it, but I want to do one for my VOD. Oh, you got a white Christmas and New Year? Nice. Yeah, I don't do cold well. I don't do snow. None of that stuff, man. Let's get you and you and you and you. I think that's all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I think we should be able to, oh shoot, I'm one short, too short actually. I think that should be everything. What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing 2 creative essence. Really, did I miscount? Oh no, they're right here. Currently ordering some food. So what's gonna be for lunch? And hopefully you're feeling a little bit better today, man. So here we go, guys. Here we go. A creative vending. That is what we've been pushing for. Yeah, GG, thanks, District. So to get these guys in here, you can first, you want to have kind of like a hopper to put it in. We'll lock, oh wait, that's not locking. Where's my lock? That one. So we're gonna lock it, and then now we can input it. So now we have infinite creative items. Let's not use that key on our drawer system, because there are some items in here that aren't in the wall anymore. So let's take a stack. First thing we're gonna do is come down to our creative items here, and we're gonna say I want infinite of these guys, because these were a pain in the ass to make. And now we have infinite of those. Oh, what's up, Shulfik? Yeah, sorry, man. I had kind of everything already prepped. I was like, I was so excited to get to the creative vending, because this was a pain in the butt to make. Now, where is I need my... I have the Chroma. Where is my... oh, I already have the ultimate word. Nice. So we have unlimited everything. Oh, they're right there. Duh. Alright, so that should kind of make the rest of these kind of easier. Let's just chuck you in there. So first off, let's go replace our mana pool. I didn't really need a whole stack. Let's do one. And let's put this guy back. I did kind of turn off all of my void ore miners because I didn't see the need to kind of run those anymore. Just for the simple fact that I knew I was going to be getting the creative item, the creative vending, so that kind of makes that a moot point. And to kind of help with server, the TPS. So there we go. So now we have unlimited mana for anything Botania. And if you guys recall, we have unlimited mana from the creative source jar for anything Ars Nouveau. And one of the things we'll work on, hopefully, is getting the creative vending, the creative items for elemental craft. That way we will have all of the elements, because that would make those crafts just that much easier. Excuse kind of the crates. I've been kind of staging things. I've been going, like, putting a lot of the stuff in here for these guys. I did make one of the creative, this guy here. So I think that should be everything for that one. So got that. Oh, you can still smell? Nice. So then maybe because from what I've heard, like that new variant isn't as bad as the regular one, so maybe that might play in your favor. So now we got unlimited of those. But I couldn't go without, like, smelling or tasting food. That would kind of be a little weird. Oh, you lost your bit, lady. Oh, word, that sucks, man. Alright, so we've got that guy. So this one, so now we need Chroma, Ultimate, and Alpha Steel. So let's get a stack of you. A stack of you. We need cheese singularities and ultimate singularities. I think I should have enough cheese singularities. I do. Yeah, this one isn't as bad from what the doctor was telling you. Nice. Well, that's good, man. I'm glad to hear. At least hopefully it's not too bad. Alf, steel. We've got plenty of those. Our bees. Bees are super OP in this pack. If you guys are starting to play Chroma 2, highly recommend getting into bees as early as possible. Oh yeah, the fever probably sucks. The worst part is getting the chills from the fever. The only thing though with the bees, guys, is to get the combs from it, you need the advanced beehive, which this isn't too bad, the machine frame, but you need fire dragon steel. So I got lucky and borrowed a shifter's dragon early on, but if you can get the fire dragon steel early, you don't, and you need the PCB for the upgrades. If you want to do the advanced bees, Some of them, like the upgraded base, yeah, you need the PCBs. But, like, you can run these without any of the upgrades. Like, you could take all of these out, and they'll still work properly. Like, the majority of my playthrough with this, I didn't run... Oh, holy shit. My system's backed up a little bit. I didn't run it with any of the upgrades. I forgot I left that rat running overnight. Let's get... Yeah, there we go. So it made it nice to at least get the combs processing. Like, I didn't get the upgraded the upgrades running till recently. Yeah, I just turned it off. I don't need it anymore. Holy shit. We'll get this backed up. I'll put you in there. There we go. Now I can really turn everything off because I don't need anything. I mean, to truly have unlimited everything. I'm not going to put the creative vending item in, like, everything, because there are some things, like, I don't need it. Like, do I have you in the wall? I don't. I'll just put you there. Oh, wait, oh, shit. I just put it in there. Well, truly, I don't need the infinite item anymore, because I have the creative, so it doesn't make sense. Casually walk around with a few ultimate singularities. Yeah, I had them, and then it kind of disappeared. So let's get those back. Oh, before I forget, let me show you guys, because I didn't show this off last stream. But the other night, I was kind of messing around with Industrial Foregoing with their 5x ore processing. Where you're interested in EMC for Variety 6, it won't be quite so OP. Yeah, but I don't know if you looked at that that recipe for the EMC table district. It is freaking nuts. But Industrial Foregoing also has a 5x ore processing. I've done the mechanism one, I've done the thermal, but I've never done the Industrial Foregoing one. This is pretty interesting. It helps to have unlimited resources, of course, because you need liquid meat to process the iron ore with the liquid meat to make the raw ore meat. Yeah, it's truly like late game. But once you make the raw ore meat, then you put that in the fermentation station with, you can use different items here, but for the 5x you need the ether gas. Yo, what up, Potox? And then I have it kind of quote unquote sealed at one bucket. That way it doesn't, because as you can see, it's got 1200 in it, so truly it'll keep 200 in here and it'll kind of back up. But if you cap it at a bucket, I mean, it runs a little bit slower, but at least you won't have any backup. And then you make the fermented ore meat. And then you process it in the fluid sieving machine with sand. Let's see, do I have any sand? Of course not. Will this work? Yeah, and then that makes the dust, which you can process then into the redstone furnace. See, that makes 6 per. I think it actually makes 5. And you get all of your ingots. So it's kind of cool. Like, I had never messed around with this before. You could probably get it set up if you had a good mob farm going for the liquid meat and then the ether gas setup. And then, of course, a sand. I mean, whenever you have to get a free vacation. Right? Shit. I know for my work, if people test positive for COVID, it's automatic like 2 weeks off and they can qualify for short-term disability. So it's like a free vacation. I know a lot of people are sick with COVID, at least at my work. I don't know if they actually require a doctor's note, but hey, whatevs, right? Alright, so we got the ultimate, we have the Chroma. We need the Alf steel. Let's get that back. Two singularities. Okay, so the last thing that we need are these upgrades. I have everything to make these. I wanted to kind of do the majority of the stuff without using the creative vending upgrade. So, first one we need is the Ratinator. I thought I had that one programmed. Maybe I don't. Let's see. I wish you could like search better this way. Well, I know we gotta make this one. So let's go ahead and make that guy. So let's see what else. So the Ratinator is the rat looking face. Because it doesn't show when you just search for like Ratinator. There we go. That guy. So we've got that one. Oh, I guess that was a quest. So the psychic one is the brain looking guy. This one. Really? I thought I had another brain. Your food's almost here? Nice. So what did you order? That's the important question, Shifter. Did you get a smoothie? Alright, so where is... Alright, so let's just get one of you, because I know I have it in the wall. And these are a pain in the ass to make. They're slow. There we go. I only have one rat. 22 would be fun, they said. Right. But I don't know if you've seen the meme that is going around, but where they're like, oh, it's pronounced 2022. Where it's like the second version of 2020. I sent that to a couple of my friends at work. I thought it was kind of funny. 2022, yeah. The non-believer and the ethereal. Where is the ethereal? It's the ghost-looking one. That one. And the last one is the non-believer. Did I not have to make that other one? Maybe I didn't. Non-believer. Oh, I need to make 4 battle gods. There we go. So let's make 3 more of those. Yeah, you saw that one too. Yeah. No one told me there was COVID in 2022. Yeah. It was supposed to be, gone by now. The last pandemic that we had, the Spanish flu, I think was in the early 1900s. It was only around for, I think, like a year and a half, 18 months, not even 2 years. If I recall correct. You're not here while you are. Hey, Katiana. Don't worry, we won't tell nobody. Your secret is safe with us. Are you back at work? I know you had, I think, last week off, right? What's the last one that we're waiting on down here? Oh, the corrupted rat skull. I think I can make one of those. I should have that on AutoCraft, I thought. Oh, I do. There we go. Let's make one of those. Yeah, 2 years. Yeah. Oh, yeah, shit. Yeah, there was a lot of deaths, too. You are correct. Alright, so we'll put you there. And you there. So there we go. The non-believer. Your puppy is being super snuggly. He probably knows that you're not feeling too well. They say that animals have a sixth sense like that. So I think that's everything for this last upgrade, guys. Let's see. Oh, what am I missing? I'm missing the Chroma. Oh, duh, I didn't grab those. Chroma. Posted a pic in Discord. Just take a look. Your puppy is so cute. Oh. Yeah, he's a cutie. Oh, I'm missing the... Oh, yeah, those guys. Rats. I know I made 2 of those. Like, everything just kind of runs together with this mod. Avatar. I could have sworn I made 2 of those. Oh, well, there's one right here. Oh, did I use it for something else? Okay, so we'll have to make one real quick. I need a pirate hat, skull of Atlantis. Rats. Yeah, the avatar gets these a full. Oh god, yeah. Archaeologist. I think I should have a Piper hat. I do. Let's make this guy real quick. Oh shit. No, come here. You. There we go. Oh, you think you had to make like 4 extra word? Yeah, I thought I had everything. Again, thinking that I was, prepared. Apparently, I wasn't. Alright, so there's the hat. What else did it need? Oh, we needed a gem and a skull, which I think we have those. Or I could craft those. Oh, damn. Like, these rat glove pedals are a pain in the ass to make. I do have to say, they are quite the pain. So let's make you the skull, a glowing skull, and then that guy. So there's 2. So now that should be everything. There we go. The creative upgrade for the rats, the last one. And that one we actually made, for the most part, by ourselves. There we go. So now we have unlimited of those. Let's take the key out of our hand, because I don't want to lose that. Alright, so what else on here? So let's look at the creative mana battery, because that's a pain in the ass to make. I was going to try to do this, and then I was like, that's a lot of stuff. We would have been crafting stuff for another week. Yeah, at least you can hang out with us, right? Alright, so we need 12 mana batteries. Did I put that one in the wall? Because that would just make things a little bit easier. I don't think I did, because my Botania stuff is over there. I didn't. I know I did make one though. Because you had to make one for the Botania quest. So let's go grab that. And I might as well grab this mana collector. Just in case we're gonna really... Oh, see, now it's back to the regular armor. It's not the Santa weave anymore, it's the mana weave. We totally should have like wore those, like you said, District for the Winterfest. That would have been cool. Dad's sick. No equals no Kindle time. Alright, so let's put you and you. Creative. Let's get 1, 2. Boop, boop. Okay, so there we go. So now we need... So we have a stack of those. So now we need Mana Emerald. I only have 2 of those, so let's go make some of those real quick. I won't cheese everything. Only when it's appropriate. Because we have unlimited mana. So I can just come here. And go... Loop. Oh wait, shoot, my magnet's on. Turn the magnet off. Excuse me. Alright. 234. That should be enough. Actually, I think I had those set up for automation through the automated Botania stuff, but I think that's probably quicker just to do it that way. So we have those, so we need double Alf Steel 12. Those, look at that, I have 12 already. It's like I pre-made that. I guarantee you I didn't. It just lucked out that way. But Mana Collector, is that what that you are? Yep, I got a stack of you because that's a pain in the ass to make. Blacker Lotus 2, 4, 6, 8. Get a stack of you. Oh, Master Corporea Spark. I have not heard of you before. So how do we do that? So let's make... Oh shit, we're gonna need more than 3. Make me a stack of you. Please and thank you. Yeah, that should do. Alright, so for this guy... Final day? Am I sure? Yeah, it's gonna be the final day no matter what. What am I out of? Oh, I'm out of pixie dust. Make me a stack. Well, it is the final day because we already have the creative vending upgrade. Captive, so I've got unlimited everything. So like if I truly wanted to go back and do like half of these quests that I don't want to do, it would just be easy, and I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, even though I have like the least amount of hours on the server, to be honest, I'm ready to move on. No, I don't need more quests, damn it! I don't want any more. That should be enough. 3, 6, 9, 12, yeah. Oh shit, I need dragon stone now too. That is what, how do you make dragon stone again? No, how do you make it? Oh, elven trade, so mana diamonds. We'll just go chuck some of those in. Yeah, I was, once I saw kind of the list that District put out, I was excited. And I hate to say, I was kind of the same way when, we were towards the end of the pack of CT1. I was quite ready to move on, especially kind of once I start thinking about the new base, like what I'm going to build and how I'm going to build it. And then kind of just once you get to this part of the game where it's just like, hey, let me start a craft that takes 2 freaking days to do. It's not fun anymore. I really want to plan better in Ragnamod 6. To where I want to be able to start crafting items kind of earlier. So like, as soon as I set something up, it's just like, okay, hey, make me like a shit ton of these. Start now. I don't care if it takes you, you know, a month to do it. That way it's not so bad towards the end game. For a second I thought someone was calling me because my phone was vibrating. Alright, so you guys... Oh shit. Like how are like making these different types of sparks like not a quest either? Oh yeah. Maybe it's because you've been playing PO3 for so long. RS did not look overly gated to me. Yeah, I didn't look at the individual quests. I more only looked at some of the end game stuff. I didn't want to spoil too much for myself, but I wanted to see kind of what to expect late game. The rest of the stuff I'll come across as I encounter them. And we need a mana pool. So I think that should be... There we go. The creative mana battery. So let's put you there. Take a look how unlocking. Yeah, well, I started watching a playthrough of Ragnamod 6 Friday night, just to get an idea, and it looks so far, because I've only watched a couple episodes from this content creator, but so far it looks kind of similar to Chroma, to where, okay, hey, if you want to do this mod, you got to do this mod first, and if you want to do that mod, you got to do this mod first. So it seems to force you to do, yeah. But from my understanding, again, I haven't looked into it too much, because say for like Chroma, you had to get into magic to get into tech, and I think it might be the opposite way. I think you have to get into tech to get into magic, maybe. But yeah, it's kind of similar, but different mods. Create gates, yeah. Yeah, I want to do more create this playthrough, so yeah, the new dimensions look freaking cool as shit too. Alright, so we've got all of those. I know there's a Creative Mana tablet. This is not on the list of things, so I think they kind of missed out on this one too. Oh wait, fuck, I don't think, oh wait, no, we can go to spawn to get one of those. Crate seems to be pretty much the foundation for a ton of new stuff. Well, yeah, well, even technically in this pack, create gated immersive, which was kind of nice. But when we started this pack, fuck, I didn't know too much about create. But from what I've seen, I've watched a lot more playthroughs with create now, so I understand it a little bit more. Oh wait, didn't one of these have that one? Nope. Shit. Didn't you have the rings in here, District? Was it here? Or did they go away? The Rings of Andwari or whatever. There we go. Thank you. I already had one of these. Piglin would be proud. Get the curse off a Ring of Andwari. I already did that. I'd say it gates a lot. Maybe I'm just not at the level of the... Yeah. There we go. Because in create, like we didn't have to do like, but I know they did some updates to the pack, but like none of this was even like part of the initial part when we were doing the pack. Oh, you wouldn't say. Word, okay. I'm just surprised how much of gates would consider more late game mods, yeah. But like, this mechanic is freaking cool as shit. To where you can set up, you know, a farmer, and it'll just harvest your crops. You can set up a tree farm. You can set up a kelp farm to make the belts. You can do even like a rice farm for some of the things that are needed. But it's really cool. But it can get really laggy, like depending on how many contraptions that you have going. Hold on a second, guys. Tell Daniel to keep it down a little bit. Alright. So let's see if we can make this guy. So we need double Alf steel. Yeah. Yeah, I've been watching Matrix do a playthrough of that. And he got down to, I think, an FPS of like 10 when it updated from 1.2 to 1.3, and he had to roll back the update. And when he did that, he got better FPS. So it seems, I think, whatever update they did created some issues with that. Let's just make this easier on ourselves with double alf steel, because that's a bitch to make. Yeah, you've been watching it too. Yeah, he's typically one of the only streamers I watch that's in the morning time. Yeah, it's Matrix is his Twitch name. Yeah, he's in England. Yeah, he streams early. He's like, out of all of the people I follow on Twitch, he's the only person that streams that early. Yeah, no worries, man. Alright, so we've got those. We need sourced. Oh, fuck. Let's get those. Source gems. Void reagent. Gotta stack those. Chroma. But some of the stuff that he does is pretty neat. Like, I even watched his Omnifactory playthrough. Yeah, he does have some amazing stuff. Oh, you need mana tablets. Did I make those? Oh, I did. One. Watch them not stack. Of course. Why would they stack? Terra steel blocks. Is that enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Ultimate catalyst. Probably some ultimate ingots in there too, right? No. No ultimate catalyst. No ultimate ingots. Alright. Oh, the greater band. So let's start loading the stuff in here. Yeah, those go in the corners, because we're gonna quickly probably run out of space. Those go there. Here, 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 and here. 2, 3, 4. Alright, the mana tablet's in the corner. And then... how fast do we start begging District for an early start? I know, early start, Kadiana. He hasn't even found spawn yet. Alright, and then these guys here. Alright. And then the ring is 2 in there. No early start for you. Alright, so let's get a greater... Ooh, the blood of Kvasser. I didn't put that in the wall. I don't think I did. Shit. We can make that again. So greater band. Oh, look at that. We have those guys. Oh, I bet you it wants it full, right? Yes. Okay, so now we can use those new things that we found out. So these bellows, the Manatide bellows, help fill up items faster from your mana pool. Someone in District's chat on Saturday told everybody kind of about that. So we can give these a shot. So boop and boop. I get my wand. There we go. And see, look at it go! That is so cool! Yeah. I never even knew about that. Yeah. Well, there's so much stuff that, and probably in a bunch of mods, that gets overlooked. Because, I mean, unless you truly kind of know everything, it's hard to do a lot of things. Because, I mean, truly, like, I had to make these but it doesn't tell you kind of like what to do with it. It's like, show me, hey, put certain matter in here, put it in here, and that can make a spawner. Hi, Mr. Purple Cow. Hi. I've never seen a purple cow until yesterday, so I saved him. Yeah, like the assembler, yeah. I know Katiana did that early on in her CT playthrough. It was kind of neat. Purple cow, yes, Imran. Apparently, Quark adds shiny versions of animals, to where purple is one of them. It's apparently pretty rare. Because I ended up breeding, between Saturday and Sunday, I bred probably shit like 1,000 cows. And, I don't know. Let's find out. Maybe it just gives regular milk. Oh, yeah, just regular milk. You don't want to drink purple milk. I mean, it would have been cool if it gave, like, a different stat. Like, it would have been cooler, I think. Oh, look, they stop pumping when it's full, so you know that it's full. That is neat. But yeah, I think Quark missed out. They could have at least made it maybe like strawberry milk. I know there's nothing like, or like blackberry milk. I think that would be purple. There was purple milk when you were a kid. I don't remember purple milk. I remember chocolate milk, strawberry milk. But that's about it. Alright, so the next thing that we need, so we've got those guys, so we need 4 Zarothium Interconnects. Look at that. It's like I planned that one. You put milk in your chocolate?
You're gonna be Sherman for?
I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Doesn't come with Wendy's.
Well, if you want to eat out, it'll be probably closer to 1 o'clock.
Okay. I'm playing with my friend anyways.
Hey, try to keep it down a little bit too.
Alright.
Thank you. Alright. Alright, so now we need the Lightning Dragon Summon Crystal. Puppy's so cute. Yeah, he is a cutie for sure. Shifter. What kind of breed was it again? Like an Aussie something, right? Alright, so we need 4 mana collectors. Hide your Ethernet cables, yeah. I know Potox has been dealing with that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, no shit. Okay. So now we need Molnar. Oh wait, I have him in the wall. Because that was a pain in the ass to make. It was fun to make, but a pain. And I'm pretty sure I put him in the wall. If not, I know I have one saved. I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Oh yeah, there it is. Boop. Now we have unlimited Thor's hammers. Matter of fact, you taped up some cardboard so you couldn't get behind your desk. Nice. Mjolnir. So now we have unlimited of those guys. So where does Thor's hammer go? There. Okay. Boom. So the next thing that we need is Alf Steel Pylon. That's there, so we need one of you, need one of you. Oh shit, what am I missing now? Blaze Gold. Blaze Gold, make me some. I only need to make one. You think you can't get behind there. You'd be surprised what some puppies can do. So we got one of you. I cannot spell today. Terra. Terra Steel, and then the last guy, Pylon. Look at these doubled in size now. I can't fit into quite small spaces. That's always a good thing. And I'm pretty positive I did not think ahead to put the blood thing in the wall. Because if I did that, that would have been like super smart. And I'm not that smart. Because I don't see it. Excuse me. It's all my bees stuff. Oh yeah, I mean I can make it. Alright, let's hide this for FPS issues, so the blood of Mjolnir, or whatever the hell it is. What's it called? Blood of Kvasir. This guy. Oh wait, this one we need the Wandering Trader for. That's right, that's right. Okay, so Summer, Midgard, Summer. Summer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Midgard. Ooh, you know what? We're gonna cheese this one a little bit because I don't feel like making any runes. So let's get, like, if I got one, I can make them. It's just, we're all about kind of time today. 2, 3, 4. And then Fire, Helheim, Fire. Oh wait. Fire, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Helheim. Oh, and of course, I'm one short. Go figure. Not anymore. 2, 3, 4. Have a nice diamond armor. No ring bow duel. Apparently there's pink and purple sand. No way. Oh, I think I have an extra one of those, guys. Let me go make sure. Save us from having to craft that. Score. Look at that. Let's go put this on the wall too, just in case we have to make another one of these. Because you can only get that from fighting the Gaia. I think Gaia 2, actually, if I am correct on that thinking. So there we go. Yo, what's up? Gaming. How long did it take me to complete this pack? I am Iron God Gamer. Thanks for the follow too. Time played. I'm at 12.3 days. And I'm not completing all of the quests, But I've completed, I think I've got 34 check marks. And I'm not going to make this stuff because this is too much. But I think, like, how much RAM? I didn't like the word RAM. I have mine set at 12 gigs for this pack. I think just have it kind of set that way for all things through CurseForge. But yeah, as I say, District was close to like 485. No, you'll need more than 5. This is a pretty heavy pack. But yeah, like Shifter says, at least 8 at minimum if you could spare 8. Because there's like over 300 mods in this pack, right, guys? Like 340 something, I think. I would say 10 to make it run nice. Now, after we complete this, we are actually going to be moving on to Ragnamod 6 versus Divine Journey 2. So next, actually this coming weekend, this Saturday, will be your first stream in Ragnamod 6. So we are looking forward to that. Okay, so I have those. I need the Soul Scribe. This should be easy to make. Because Divine Journey 2 looks cool, but for a server that we're playing on, it would probably be a little bit too much. Because it's a lot of exploration and stuff, so things would probably get filled up rather quickly. Mana Glass Vial. Can you get Insane Craft? I have not heard of that pack. But like I said, we've already got the next pack planned out. It's going to be Ragnamod 6. And a Wandering Trader. If you can run DJ2 smoothly, yeah, I would think so. Because I think Divine Journey 2... Well, Divine Journey 2 is on 112, this is 116, so I don't know if there's a difference in the mechanics, but I think if you can run them, you should be able to do both pretty easily. I believe. Again, let me mute the game bar. Daniel's talking with his friends. Yeah, that's where I'm going, is Shifter's Bay, the Shifter store. Make it easy on myself. I always get confused on which direction you spawn in at spawn. Grab one of you. Thank you, Shifter. You know, we seem to need these guys a lot, so we'll put one here too. You like mod packs with a lot of quests? Yeah. Well, then you'll definitely like Chroma 2. Chroma 2 is full of quests. Wandering Trader. So there we go. Appreciate the business. Yeah, man. I appreciate you putting together said business. Any mod packs? Yeah, I'd say Chroma, if you want a 112, Chroma Tech 1 is really good. Stone Block 2 we had fun playing, but we kind of got through that rather quickly. If you're looking for 116, the only 116 pack that I've played is this one, Chroma 2. And then we've looked at, like I said, Ragnamod 6. That's a 116 pack. Alright, so we should be good. So Summer and Midgard. Also, Animatica 2 Expert is pretty good. I know District and Shifter liked those. You playing Stone Block 27 times, yeah. Yeah, Animatica 2 was nice. I played Animatica 2 Lite. I didn't get fully through the pack because I ended up switching computers and I lost my world, unfortunately. I feel like I'm missing... What am I missing? 1, 2, 3, and then the trader, that's right. So let's spawn you. Oh shit, I don't have the mana, damn it. You're gonna check out Chroma 1. Alright, cool man, thanks for stopping in. Mana. Let's get you. I knew it was too easy. It was too easy. You're all the worst. It's like, bye. Bye. Bye, Mr. Trader. Like, I've killed like a bazillion of them. I mean, another one isn't gonna be the end of the world. I mean, District, we did have the spawner at your base. Where how many wandering traders were killed? Untold numbers. Still need to think about what to build. La 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 la, can't hear you, can't hear you. Yeah, luckily, Captive, I follow a couple of Minecraft builders on Instagram, and I came across a couple of ideas probably about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I saved a screenshot of it, so I have kind of an idea of what I want to do for my build. It's gonna be completely different in style from my city. I think your base will end up being smaller. Yeah, I liked your base in this playthrough, Shifter. It was really nice, I have to say. And I liked my build. I think it turned out pretty well. Ooh, excuse me. If I had like a bigger mountaintop, I would have loved to have a couple more buildings for some things. I think that would have been cool. You have a general shape, you just need to figure out the block palette. Yeah, that's my issue too. Alright. I know what I want to make. So, boop, boop, boop. I just need to figure out the shape. Goodbye. I'm not the shape, but the block palette. I know it's going to be made out of wood, this playthrough, versus concrete. Underwater base with coral reefs surrounding it. Mine? No. Maybe shifters, I don't know. I know, I think for like Ocean Block that they're also playing, I might do that more on the like off stream. Just for fun to play. But like playing 2 packs is hard. Like I had to stop playing Animatica 6 because I just don't have the time. Let's put you in the wall just in case we need you or something else. Yeah, I'm concerned with District. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure he'll do fine. 2 and 3 is gonna be tough. But then again, well, no, he's only well, yeah, PO3, Ragnamod 6, and Ocean Block. So yeah, he's gonna have some work to do. All right, so we need Nilfheim, Jotunheim, and Midgard. So Jotunheim, I think Nida. Why were they again? Shit. Midgard, Jotunheim, and oh, Nilfheim. What the hell is Nilfheim? Make me one of you. Jotunheim and Midgard. We have the Midgard. Well, Ocean Block won't really ever require off-string work, yeah. You all have seen this PO3. It takes 3 hours a week of time. Nilfheim, yeah, isn't that how you pronounce it? Fuck, where'd it go? Nilfheim in, not MILF. I mean, is that the land of the MILFs? Just in case we need it, let's put it in the wall. You like Nilfheim better. Oh god. Alright, so Alfheim and Vandeheim. Alfheim and Vandeheim. Make me one of those, please. It didn't like that word either. The wizard was looking for one. I'll allow it. I don't care. Stupid auto mod. Alright, you're done, you're done, you're done. I only need one. Yeah. Yeah, it didn't like it. There we go. So let's put these guys in. So it goes Nilfheim, Jotunheim, Midgard, Alfheim. So Nilfheim, Jotunheim, Midgard, Alfheim? Did I get those right? Oh wait, no, I think I got this backwards. You don't belong there. Shit. I think I got those backwards. Oh no, we only need 2 of those. Okay. Alfheim, Vanheim. Jotunheim, Midgard. Alfheim, Vanheim. Niflheim. Oh, really? I would have never guessed that. Niflheim. Interesting. Asgard, Nida, Hell. I have a lot of Asgard. Asgard. Nida. What were the other ones? Shit. Asgard, Nida, Helheim. And then Muspelheim. Muspelheim. I got one of you. So Asgard, Nida, Helheim, Muspelheim. At least that's how you would pronounce it. Ah, okay, gotcha. I am not very good with Norse mythology. So now we just need mana, Terra, and Elementum. I know I made those at one point in time. And of course, I don't think I put them in the wall. Alright, so Mana, Elementum, and Terra, right? Yep. So we'll just come down here and we'll say boop, boop, and so there we go. That won't take too long. Oh shit. Oh, that's a cute emote. Who's that? Pine. Oh, is that Dead Pine? A Dead Pine emote shifter. Go faster. At least these don't take too long. Yeah, he's. I've seen some of his Tarkov plays. When he plays some Tarkov, it's kind of fun. So I think that's the last thing that we need for this guy. And we'll put these in the wall just in case we need them again. Oh, that's cool. I've only seen his Tarkov plays. I think he's done like a Minecraft playthrough before, but turns that one. Like, there's some content creators that have some like really cool emotes. Get rid of those. I was just testing out some things because like I was having some AE issues this past week to where things were not crafting like they should. Oh, he's done several playthroughs. Oh, word. Cool, cool. Alright, so I can stop you. I can stop you. I could probably stop you too. Yeah, the AE issues. Like, I have... Like, when I was doing the speculation processors, the speculation cores, like the ×4, I have in like several of these interfaces because we needed like a bazillion of them. Like the ×1 you needed 1,000,000, and the ×2 you needed like 500,000. So I had them to kind of spread it out to make it go faster, but like only the one over there was working. It was such a pain in the ass. Mostly plays hardcore stuff. Where I will have to look for those. Yeah, it only has refined, which is nice, because I want to do something easy. Like, this was fun to make, and I didn't use a single P2P network, which was kind of nice, to not have to worry about that for a change. But I want to do something a little bit easier. You were going to do the next server hardcore. Well, I don't want to do anything hardcore that has ice and fire in it. Because I died a lot. Like, is there a way to check how many times you died? Is there not a death? See, dragon. Dragon see you, yeah. There's not a way to see how many times you died. Damage. Discreetly recovered tombs, dispensers, distance. Games quit, 234. Hoppers. Times killed, maybe. No, there's no K. I've killed 5,900 mobs. Number of deaths. Oh, I only died 6 times. That's not bad. Shit. Yeah, right here. Number of deaths, 6. So, I mean, that's not too bad. I'm sure the majority of those are probably in the beginning. Yeah, I think Potox probably died a lot. Oi. Give me my bag, please. Ice and fire. Once you dig and you like treasure stuff under him, he was mad. Yeah. Oh yeah, Potox never died. That's right. You went like super hardcore, man. Oh wait, oh shit, I need those. 1. Singularities. 2, 3, 4. Should be good now. So probably blue, pink, green. Nope. There we go. There's a creative mana tablet. Uni made up for it. There is another creative item, guys. Look at all of those creative items that we have. That is super freaking cool. Alright, so the last creative item. This guy. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Oh, wait. No, you need like 100% of these. So let's make one of these real quick, because that's going to take a minute. Let's make one, and then we're going to cheese the rest. Over 130 times word. Yeah, because you got to right-click to fill these up. So I'm hoping if I put them in a drawer and give it a creative item that it will count that. Otherwise, we're not going to do those today. Took over an hour to fill 4 of those. Yeah, fuck that, dude. That's way too long. And so now just pull out a shift. Yeah, that's when Shifter stabbed himself to death with blood magic, right? That's not PG-13. I don't think I'm PG-13. Well, no, in PG-13 movies, they cuss a lot. I think once it gets to rated R, then it's like sexual themed or nudity or something. But see, this process just takes way too long. I think it was Shelfik that said it might be nerfed in the configs for this pack or something to take this amount of time. I think it was around the time I was claiming myself as nearly invulnerable too. Yeah, Potox, I don't know how you didn't die. Especially because of all the dragons that you went around and killed. Unless by the time you started doing that, you were like heavily armored up. Because like early game, I didn't want anything to do with the freaking dragon. Or even those stupid birds in Ice and Fire that shoot those copper quills at you or whatever. Oh yeah, play smart. Yeah. When I saw those dragons, I ran the other way. I said nope. And there's a couple times I had to hide out in a village from those stupid birds. You think The only thing that killed Kimidori, she only had 1 or 2 deaths, yeah. You almost died one day from those birds. Yeah, they're a pain in the ass, man. Oh, that actually worked right. I've had some issues with some of these not loading in correctly through XNet. But it's good to see that's actually working. Yeah, that's the Fireite ingots, and then also the Swift ingots get made over here, and sometimes it loads in the gold second versus first. And I have to sit there and babysit it. It takes a long time to level up the Morgan, but you definitely plan on making it at 6, yeah. Yeah, that sword was pretty badass. I do have to say. Yeah. You had to do the Fireites manually because it's in 2 through back to back. Yeah, I think it comes down to the XNet where you have to like set it up. I found with this one I keep 1 in stock in the crate. So that way it pulls from that versus waiting for AE to send one through. What is it? Oh, yeah, fine. And same with the Fireites. I keep 1 in stock. So, Katiana, like this. See, I always keep 1 set in stock here. So that it'll pull from here first. I've noticed it seems to work a little bit better that way. God damn, how many of these things I gotta make? Oh, because it's making 2. Oh, you need 5 pure crystals. Holy shit. Let's cancel that one. Your Swift Gold won't work if there's stuff in stock. It has to be starting. Oh, really? Interesting. Like I always keep 1 in stock in the crate for both of those. It just makes it work a little bit better. You don't know, the mob spawning certainly was noticeable in the logs. Yeah. Yeah, there might be an issue with Ragnamod 6 and that, because there is a lot of mobs, even like a lot of passive mobs. So hopefully we can, you know, why am I doing this? I should have just put these in the frickin' wall and not had to make them, give myself infinite amounts. That would have been smarter. We couldn't get a villager spawn egg, so we had to use wandering traders, yeah. Yeah, I wonder why you couldn't get a villager spawn egg. So we gotta make a couple more of these. Alright, well, while that's going, let's work on, I guess, some of the other stuff. Let's conceal this. Here, a zombie villager. Ooh, yeah, that's a good idea. Alright, so we need a bunch of burnt glass. So I have that. So let's, to make it easy on ourselves.
Dead. Finally the last one.
Yeah, we've only had that box for like a year almost.
Yeah.
Let's put
Do
you there.
do I just cut the bottom and fold it up?
Yeah.
Okay. I need the scissors in this. But finally,
Yup.
how long has it been?
Too long. Then we can buy some more candy.
Yes, we can.
Alright, so there's the burnt glass. So now we have unlimited burnt glass. So let's get you set up. Is it there? Like that? Now all the way across. All right, and then so we need ultimate ingots down the side. So we got to make at least four of these, one for each. Just do that later. It's really loud. Thank you.
I'll do this in here then.
Or just do it later. It's fine. Careful. Alright, white rock. Sorry guys, he was trying to cut up a box and it was really loud. Let's make one of those and we'll put that on the wall to save ourselves some time. Let's put you there. Sure. So now we have unlimited of you, and you go all the way across the bottom. There we go. So what's next? Oh, so you need the crystal blocks. Okay. Oh wait, shoot. So 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, 2. We'll just start putting things in the wall that we need. Unlimited of to make this easy. Wait, I don't need you, I need you. So you're what, the corner, so you're upper right. Put you there. And then water crystals. Oh, really? I'm out of those? Okay. Make me one of those. And then we will put you in the wall. Now we have unlimited of you. Let's just get a, we'll just get a whole stack. Water goes up here. There we go. Fire. There's a lot of things named fire in this pack.
How do you get fire as an item?
You know, there's like fire crystals, dragon fire blood, fire steel. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
Alright.
There we go. So now we have a stack of you, and you go on the bottom, like so, and then earth goes on the other side. Feels so weird to be the only one on the server. Like every time we've played this pack, there's always at least been somebody on for the most part. Feel all alone. But it's alright. We'll have more people to play on Saturday. I am so looking forward to playing that pack with you guys. It's gonna be fun. From what I've seen, I think we're all gonna have a blast. Alright, so condensed mana and then chroma. Wait, shit. Condensed. Oh, that's magical, not condensed mana. Duh. Chroma. Alright, so 3 and 3. 3, and then 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's just grab a whole bunch of chroma because we have like on the unlimiteds, so it's fine. Alright. What goes in the corners there? Okay, that's where those guys go. So we need 4 elemental. These guys. Make me one of those. Is that one deal done yet? What's it called? Pure. Alright, so this guy's done. So while that guy is running, let's see if we can quickly kind of fill these things up. Huh? Thought you had to right click it, yeah? Shift right click? Why you new work? Am I missing something? Pure elemental holder. Needs upgrading? How do you upgrade it? That's a pure elemental core. Oh shit, yeah, you gotta put the little circle balls around it, right? That's what it's telling me to do here. I need that 4 elemental holders. Gotcha. Okay, I understand. Need to add exactly because it can't hold anything unless it's got the elemental holders in it. So make me one. No, shit. See all these stupid bugs. Like some of them will double craft, some of them won't. Ah, well, we'll just fucking let him go. Whatever. So we need this guy and those other guys. That's another thing that's kind of like gotten me a little ready to move on is all the AE problems. May have been a little bit too much. Like the double crafts. Oh, I had to pop my back. Can get a little annoying sometimes because then sometimes I want to go in and cancel them and I'll try to cancel it and I end up canceling the wrong one. And I'm like, crap. I'll have to go find which craft that I accidentally canceled that I didn't mean to. It's just a big hoopla. It's nice having you streaming struggling to decide what to turn on while you're working today. Oh, it sucks you gotta work, man. Sorry that you gotta work. There we go. Yeah, the AE issues, AE2 issues were bad. And I'm sorry you guys have to work. I kind of lucked out, I do have to say though, because my my company got bought out this year, and in 2022 we're moving to the new company's PTO plan. To whereas like my company, my old company, we only got Friday off, but my new company they only gave us Monday off, so we kind of worked out. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, Shifter. Seemed the only one on Discord today who had to work, well, besides Cat. Yeah. Yeah, we lucked out, like I said, because technically, had my company not got bought out, if we were still on our old PTO holiday plan, I'd be working today. And technically, at December 31st, if I was on my new company's plan, I would have been working Friday versus being off. So it kind of worked out. Like, this guy needs to hurry. Elemental. Because then I need to add the holders to this thing so then we can fill it up. But I think I've done pretty well for my setup for not having like the infinite items that you guys had, like district setup and whatnot. I just made 3 reservoirs. Like there's another one at the source. Oh, what are you doing? Can I cancel this craft? What are you making? I guess I need to make another one. Not too bad, about the same as yesterday. Well, that's good, man. Hopefully, you can take some like ibuprofen to help with the fever. Because that's the one thing I hate about being sick, is being feverish. Oh, that's gonna take a hot minute. Let's finish filling up the craft. Every time I'm feverish, I always kind of pile myself under a bunch of blankets and try to sweat it out. I'm sure it probably doesn't do anything, but... So we need 4 ultimates. 1, 2, 3, 4. Been alternating Motrin and Tylenol, yeah. I'm not a fan of Tylenol. I don't know why. I normally just stick with ibuprofen or naproxen, which is also another anti-inflammatory, but I don't really take acetaminophen. Or I think it's called in Europe paracetamol, I believe. And I need 4 element containers. Oh, I got 4 of those. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So once we get this guy crafted, that will make... I'll put that in the wall to where we can have unlimited of those. See, like, this thing is still... Oh, yeah. Well, I guess I had to make the pure crystal first for that thing, and then the elemental holders for that thing. Alright, so now we should be good. Air, earth, fire, water. Alright. I find Excedrin works wonderful for headaches. Yeah, Excedrin's good. I found, at least for my headaches, Aleve works the best. I always have a big ass bottle of the Aleve liquid gels. Those seem to work best with my headaches. And also like when my knees bother me, like when my arthritis flares up, Aleve works wonders for my knees. I wonder how long that's gonna take. Let's go put this in the wall and we'll get 4 of those ready. You can tell when I approach this base and the items get rendered in, because my frames drop dramatically. Alright, so you guys go these all things you have to look forward to when you get a bit older? No, I have really bad knees. It's a genetics thing. I've dislocated my patellas 4 times apiece, so a total of 8 times. I've had reconstructive surgery done on 1 to try to stop the dislocations. I did that on one of my left knee in 07, and it didn't work, so I never had my right knee done. Although when Daniel dislocated his knee a couple months ago, talking to the same orthopedic doctor that did my surgery, things have come a long way in the last 14, 15 years with orthopedic surgeries for dislocations, so maybe if I were to do my surgery now, it might be better, but yeah, it's painful until you get it back in place. Once you get it back in place, it takes the pain from like an 8 to like a 5. I've learned to pop it back in place myself. Like the first 2 times I went to the hospital via ambulance to have them put it back in place. The other 6 times I put it back in place myself. Because like I said, once you put it back in place, it doesn't hurt as bad. And every time I went to the hospital, it was like 3 or 4 hours before they could pop it back in place because I had to run a bunch of tests and take x-rays and shit like that. I was like, yeah, I'll just put it back in place myself. But that's the reason. And then, unfortunately, the last time I dislocated my patella, I fell, and I blacked out from it. And when I fell, I didn't brace myself, and I ended up herniating 3 discs in my lower back. So that's giving me back issues. Alright, so let's see if we can quickly fill these up. As quick as one can. Shift right click something. Alright. Like how fast? It's like 10%, so it's not too bad. Yeah. Well, that's why like every apartment I live in, it's always on the ground floor. I don't do stairs very well. So it kind of limits my living areas. I wouldn't mind living like higher up, because like when Imran posted that video the other night of like fireworks from his place, it looked really cool being high up because you get a better view, but I would need a place with like an elevator. And most apartment complexes around here don't have elevators. Or if they do, they're way out of my price range. That's 30. Yeah, no. Well, I mean, I could go downtown and like one of my regional managers lived at lived in a high-rise condo. Your apartment does have an elevator word. Yeah, it would be a pain. And when my regional, the apartment that he lived in was the same square footage. His 1 bedroom was the same square footage as my 2 bedroom, so it was a little bit bigger, but his rent was like 2.5 times the price of mine. Like he was paying close, like several thousands of dollars a month. I was like, yeah, screw that. But I mean, he had like a cool pool, he had a gym, a bunch of other amenities. He had like a couple of restaurants down on the ground floor, which was nice. Oh, you got a fenced yard, word. Nice. In my complex, I have a screened in porch. It's basically like probably a maybe 5 foot by 5 foot screened in porch that I haven't been on since I quit smoking like 7, 8 years, 5, 6, 8 years ago, something like that. Although I did go out this past weekend, I cleaned it up because we put Daniel's weather station that he got for Christmas out there, so it's kind of cool. 97. We're almost there, guys. 1 down, 3 more to go. I would not want to do this 4 times. That would... Well, no, shit, you'd have to do it like 16 times. Because you got to do it 4 per. That would not be fun. And see, like, it doesn't even tell you, like, when it gets full. Like, you should stop the animation. One would think that would at least give some kind of heads up, like, hey, I'm done. You can move on to the next one. Oh, the animation changes when it's full. Oh, I guess it didn't go all the way down. I think an auto clicker would make quick work of this. No, because you have to shift right click. I don't think the auto clicker is gonna do the shift right click. Maybe. I'm not too familiar with the auto clickers. I mean, you might be able to set up maybe a macro for like to bind, like key bind it or something, but I'm not that smart. Yeah, see, I guess it's going all the way down now. So let's see what it looks like when it's full. You just held shift and right clicked. I don't know if I can go faster. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I have shift on one and then the right click on my other hand. So we'll see how quick this can get done. Let's see where we're at. 46. I mean, at least it's not too slow. But you would think that they would, like, hey, you know, fill up one of the holders, and then when you merge it over to the holder, it would come full. You know, make that part like one way to craft this. I think that would be a little bit easier to automate versus having to do this. Because there's like no way to like automate this. Because like imagine if you had to do this like a lot. That would be painful. I mean, even thinking about having to do this like 16 times is too much. So I'm hoping the MBT data carries over into the drawer system. Because otherwise, if it don't, we are going to move on from this one and go to the Better End mod, and then we'll do the world tour. And then hopefully this video should go up on YouTube Friday, because it's been, I think I only have to wait 24 hours per the Twitch agreement. So Saturday's video will be up Thursday, and this one will go live Friday. Even just let them be filled in the machines. Yeah. You know, like allow it to put in one of the elemental holder things. Alright, see now that it changed. Yeah, okay. I see the difference now. But allow me to put it here, or here, so that I could fill up that way. I think that would be cool. That way you could automate it, you know, granted, let it take a bunch of times. Yo, what's up, Savos? How are you doing, man? Happy Monday to you. Hope you're having a good day. Oh. My head itched, sorry. Once you know what to look for, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do this 16 times. That would not be fun. Doing all right. That's some cool flooring. What block is that? That is the Botania grass. It is the golden grass from Botania. You can make it with the golden pasture seeds. I hadn't messed with that grass until this playthrough. Yeah, like Botania actually has several different types of grass. Like they have a vibrant one that's like really green. The floor above this one has the purple grass. And then there's one that's got like bluish teal to it. Looks like shag carpet. It didn't like shag. Like, what the hell? Here, while we stop, let me show you the other grass. So you've got this one, the Mutated Grass. This color pattern actually went well with Ars Nouveau. And then you had the Vivid Grass. Those are the three that I used. But there's also a couple other ones too. But yeah, it does look like a shag carpet. But you can use those with the pasture seeds. The only thing with those though is you have to make a couple. Like, it doesn't spread very far. I think it does like a 3x3 or 5x5 tops. So I ended up having to make a couple to do the building. Yeah, district's here. I think Potox is in chat. Shifter is, Captive Gamer. We all kind of hang out together. I'm working on making the last creative item so we can get the check mark for that quest line. Because this has been fun. I've never made it to the creative items in any pack. Like when we did Chroma 1, I didn't get that far. I think I made like the ultimate ingot, but I don't even think I made it to getting to the ultimate singularity. But I did make the Chroma ingot. It's just by then we were basically done with the pack by the time I got there. And I was more excited about moving to Chroma 2. Oh yeah, Shifter's still here too. Word. Because we'd learned about Chroma 2, and I was thinking about my build that I was going to do. And I was like, oh, I'm so excited. I want to move on. And I got done. I think I've ended up like 98 or 99%ing the pack. Alright. Last one, guys. Last one. And then we will go put that in the drawer with the creative upgrade and make these guys. Imran's still here too. Nice. I'm glad everyone can make the stream today. I had to start a little bit. I wanted to start earlier, but Mondays is when the lawn people do the lawn at my complex. And they do it Monday mornings. So I wanted to wait till they got done. Because if I didn't wait, I'm sure this mic would pick up the mower and the edger and the leaf blower guy. Even now they might still have to come through and trim the bushes. But hopefully they won't do that towards the latter part of the day. Keeping me company while sent with a new server. Yeah, man. I am glad to be able to stream. Like I said, I enjoy streaming. It's more fun when you have more people. To where we can sit and chat during like the boring parts like this, where I have to fill this thing up and it takes like 2 minutes. But this morning I was in a creative world in Ragnamod 6, trying to set up design for my new base. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna try something different this time. No spoilers, so I won't give any hints. But it should be. If it turns out half as cool as I'm picturing it, I think it'll look pretty cool. Alright, let's get this one done. And then we'll make these 4. And then I want to do the Better End mod. Because that's one that I started but didn't finish. And I don't want to make the multi-armor or the cores, because You have to make like all of the swords and all the armor to make the cores, even go in the multi-armor. And the multi-armor doesn't look all that cool, if I'm being honest. Like, they did not do a good job with the rendering in 1.16. Maybe it's still a work in progress. But all the stuff that you have to put into that, do you think they would, like, make it look a little bit more cooler? But it doesn't. I thought I was done there for a second. I was like, alright. I got... Jump the gun. Are you done? Yep, you're done. I'll make sure you're done. And it's still filling. I just want to make sure. Alright, so let's go put this guy on the wall. And I'm hoping that the MBT data transfers over. Because if not, that would suck. It does. Nice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, look at that. Just right. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. GG. Oh shit, what was there? Oh yeah, the ultimate singularities and the elements. Ultimates. Well, you gotta make 4, right? 1 for each one. No? Oh, I guess I see what you're saying. I might as well do it this way so I make it a little bit less cheesy. I can take these out. And then we will put this guy in the wall as well, because why not? All of the things. Exactly. We need all of it. So then, how do you fill this guy? I presume you just go, what, like that? And that fills it with air? Yeah, look at that. But that probably just broke my crafting that I had for that one. So now that is infinite. Nice. There we go. Put you there. Oh, it's even got a little C on it. Nice. Fire. There we go. GG. So that is all done. So we have made all of the creative items that can be made. Right? Yep. Check mark. Check, 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 check. And those are checked, and those are checked. Nice. Alright, so let's see if we can knock out this. Because I didn't figure this one out, so make the thalisum ingot. Make me one of those real quick. And we'll put that in the wall so that we have unlimited of those, so it'll be less of a grind. There we go. So now we need to make these guys. Okay. I gotcha. Helmet. Boots. I mean pants. Get up, stop. Chest plate. And then the boots. Let's get an armor stand, because it's cool armor. I did take my rats one down just in case, because I wasn't sure, because I had crashed on Saturday getting on the server, and that was the only thing different that I left out was that, so I'm not sure if maybe the constant animation was that, so I just took it down to be safe. So I need to make all of the tools. So let's make... Oh, you gotta do it in the smithing table. Word, okay. Oh, cool. So you gotta do it on anvil. Word. What's Terminite? Oh, okay. So let's make this guy. I'm like... I feel like surrounded by things. Let's get rid of you. I said let's get rid of you. Thank you. Let's set you up here. So for the tools, gotta make this guy, which is iron and ender dust. And you do that with a hammer over an anvil with ender pearls. Oh, word. Okay. Do I have a hammer? Can you do with that? This is a neat mod. Like, like here? How do you do the ender dust? Or is it ender pearl dust? Shit. What was it again? Terminite. So I need to get the terminite ingot. We need ender dust. Oh, it's over an anvil. Do I not? Do I have an anvil? So what, like that? No? There's got to be a certain hammer. Oh, probably, could probably make it out of the thalassum. Let's try that. You're gonna cook that pizza today? Word. That will be rather delicious. I hope you like it. 1, 2, 3. It is my favorite brand of pizza. Okay, so it's probably the damn hammer. I probably need a different hammer. So let's look. Terminite. So we need netherite. Pizza sounds good. Ooh, yeah. Daniel wants Diamond, Smith Hammer, Wendy's, which sounds really fucking good if I'm being honest. Let's go up to my smithing table, get their bacon cheeseburger, it's really good. I think you throw down the ender pearls and left click it on the, oh word. Let's try that. No. Alright, come on, pick up. There we go. Oh, that is loud. Alright, I need iron. No, stop. There we go. Let's get some more of that dust. Because I'm sure we're probably going to need a lot. And of course, it can't shift click it in. Because that would be too easy. Whoa, that breaks it really quick. Vending upgrades, yeah. Why didn't I think of that district? 2, 3. Oh wait, fuck, I know. Duh. Now I have all of that. See, I'm not used to playing with vending, the creative vending upgrades. Alright, so there's the Terminite. Like, I've never made it this far in a pack. To be able to have unlimited everything. Dude, why does he keep unmuting the... Stop. Alright. So for this guy... Oh yeah, we need the... Terminite 1, 2, 3 anvil. Terminite. I'll put you there. It's a very different mindset. Yes! Like, I'm not used to it. At all. Alright, so now we have that. Oh. Thalison. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Oh, we could have done it over the other freaking run deal. Shit. So with the hammer. Oh, okay. Another is stupid. So, axe head, hoe, pickaxe, shovel, sword. So that's all 5. So then now I can do sticks. No, I said sticks. Like that? No? Or is it a... Oh, it's probably the smith and table. There's the hoe, the pickaxe. No? Sword. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I had to make the thalosum one too. Or is it? Yeah, thalosum. So let's go make that real quick. Because why not? Thalosum. No? The hell the hammer. Hammer. Thalosum. There we go. I guess I didn't put it in right. hoe, axe, shovel, sword. Okay, so then how do you make the sword? Oh, okay, okay. I got you. I see what you're saying. So do one of you and one of you for that. And that. And then boop, boop for that. Boop, boop for that. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh shit, I had to make the hammer. Oh, you need a block for that? Okay. So I have a thallosum block. And that's thallosum terminite. So I'll go boop. Boop. No, you. Hammer. Hammer. There we go. So we got those guys. What is Aterium? Terminite and netherite. So let's go do that. Because we have terminite. So let's get some netherite. Down some terminite, netherite. Make me all the stuff and the things. Need something greasy to counteract the crown. Yeah, see, crown was good. I didn't mind drinking crown when I drank. But it definitely does take a toll on you. Alright, creative vending for you. So let's make the Terminite Armor. Let's put you guys up. Clear out the space, so boom.
I'm hungry.
It'll be a little bit longer, sorry. And boom. There we go. But yeah, early game it's stupid. For Sky Factory 4, we'll put you here. And there. There we go. Yeah, see, we are burning through this quest line. I need to make the... Oh, it probably wants you to make the Aterium tools, huh? Yeah, we'll skip that. What is this one? So Terminite with Aterium. So Terminite. 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 And then Aterium. Let's go make this upgraded. Oh, tacos. Tacos sound good. There we go. Let's get another armor stand so we can display this armor. Because it's cool looking. We'll put you there. There we go. Alright. I know this is really neat, but the pedestals, that's going to take a whole lot of time that unfortunately I don't have today. So we'll have to work on that maybe in Ragnamod 6. But kind of what I want to do now is do a quick world tour so I can kind of show you guys everything that we did. Let's put you in there. Better end is in rack 6. Alright, cool. So then we can mess around with it then. Oh, no pedestals? Really? It's not in there? Like this part isn't? The better end forge pedestals? Wow. Eh, well. I know District did those. It was really cool. Yeah. Not the pedestals mod. No, yeah, I did that one already. Pedestals. Where the hell are you? Here, yeah, we did all of those. The pedestals mod was cool. No, you're good, man, you're good. But let me show you guys kind of my city that I made. I guess that will help if needed. You can live without pedestals, yeah. So this is an overview of my city. The theme for this kind of playthrough was kind of lost cities, but before it got lost. Shows where you are in relation to spawn too. Yeah. Definitely. So these are all of my buildings. We'll go through each of them and let's see. Yeah, found cities. It was the cities before they got lost. But we'll start off where I started. Kind of started over here with early create and immersive. But so I can show you guys where I am in relation to, oh wait, shit, to spawn. So let's zoom out. So we've got, there's my oil field over here. Potox is there. I think spawn is somewhere around here. Snowy nest. Oh, spawn is right here. So I'm kind of southwest. I was here initially, but I was too close to a couple of people, and then I moved south. I don't know what I was going out over here for. Oh, pink waystones are the public ones. Oh, word. So there's the desert. Like, I decimated this desert for sand. There's the end portal. There's spawn. There it is. There's the pumpkin patch. And the Winter Wonderland. We'll go check those out so you can see the unlost city. I like that one, Catiana. Oh, there's Potox. Is he online? Oh, no. Yeah, you contributed to. I guess we all did. Yeah. But we started here. Started with some early creates to get into immersive because you had to make this guy to get into immersive. And once we got into that, we did that for some early power gen over here. And then we expanded over to this side. I initially kind of had my early chests from like looting dungeons and such kind of set out over here. My chest monster wasn't as bad as District's, but you know, not gonna say anything. And then I started to make my main building first, my storage building, this guy here. This was the first time I went with kind of like a big storage room like this. I kind of did something similar in my Animatica 2 world, but not as big as this. So as you guys have been seeing me kind of go back and forth, there's 3 rooms of drawers. This floor and this floor, it's completely surrounded by drawers. And then we have the penthouse up here where I had like my manual machines initially, my bed, some of the other things. This is where our public chest is for like trading and such. So that way if someone on the server needed something, so. Not too far captive. I started on that side over there because I knew this is where my city was going to be and I didn't want to set up that stuff. That was kind of like the outskirts of the city where, you know, like the coal processing plants are and stuff. And I wanted this area to look kind of nice and clean as one could be. But like with this building, you can see there's kind of walk space behind, so if I needed to get in here to do kind of any like tweaks with anything, it still had access. Excuse me, sir. You and your friend need to go. Thank you. It's got access around kind of all the way, and even up here has access, so if needed, I could run some like pipes and stuff or cables, which I didn't need to do, luckily, because thinking back, if I had to do that, it would be kind of visible. Wouldn't be very nice looking. And then you come down here. This initially ran most of my base, the one reactor, until it became necessary for a couple more. And then we have the cloches. I started these kind of early with the inferium because I knew we were going to need a boat ton of these guys, the inferium for the insanium. This is where I had my initial manual set up for AE system, because I was kind of pushing hard to get into applied energistics so I could have the digital storage, because that just makes things so much easier, because when you have like chests everywhere, it's hard to know what is where. And then I set these guys up, so anything that I really kind of needed more than one of, I put it in a botany pot and just kind of let it grow. So I've got several things. I've got berries. I had to get some hemp because I had to go back and do that for the jetpacks. Bamboo. I set up a fisher earlier. I turned it off, but it got me a lot of stuff to where I could pull enchants off of things. So that was real handy kind of in the beginning, early game. I did one for roses, sunflowers, poppies, the nether stuff. I needed these, the weeping vines and the twisting vines for my blood magic room, which you'll see in a minute. Here is where I made all the corn at for the corn maze, which we'll show for the Halloween event, the fall festival. I grew both types of corn. We have the thermal corn. I think that's thermal. I had the other one up, but I took it down because there was another corn, the Pam's corn. It didn't grow very nice. I didn't like it. I got hemp, which I needed for one of the quests, I think. Not Eidolon, because I didn't do that. One of these magic ones I thought needed it. Druid craft. That's right. This one, you needed the hemp. So I had to grow that plant, and then I got string kind of here. And then down here is kind of the basement, kind of the brains of the operation, where I had my processors. It started off with just one and then moved to a couple. And you see I had two more here. I kind of merged those over into this big one over here to start doing some of the in-game crafts, because they took a lot of bytes. And these were like my bigger ones. This was for manual AE stuff before they added the refined stuff, like to allow that to be done in the lazier AE, because before you couldn't do those in the lazier AE. You had to do it this way in the inscribers, and it was a pain in the ass. So I'm glad they made that update. because otherwise it would have been too much. This is where I was getting my creosote oil and kind of the smelter early game. This thing kind of paid off. I'm making a lot of blocks and such. And then the ender alternator for the ender crafting. Unfortunately, you can't automate this because the crafters are broke. We were able to do the automation for this in CT1, but couldn't do it in CT2, unfortunately. And then here is my ice production. Like, this thing is amazing. Like, the pedestal mod. I've made blackstone with the pedestals, and I made ice. I needed ice for my reactors, so it goes from regular ice down to packed ice, and then into blue ice, and then the blue ice gets put into all my reactors to cool them. And right now, this thing should be close to getting full. 2.5 million. But even this hasn't started to back up yet, so I don't know how much that can actually hold. If that was a black hole tank, that would be full. And I got some extra storage drives down here because it was running out rather quickly. And then down here is my package crafters and all of the cables for my interfaces and the molecular assemblers and the automation, the crafter, whatever, the coprocessors. I didn't use any P2P in this playthrough because we had a lot of issues with those in CT1, so I wanted to try without it. So that's why I went with colored cables, so that way I could tell where, like, what went where, and didn't have to worry about them combining, even though, like, the colored cables will combine with the regular one, so I still needed the cable anchors for those. But if you do normal colored ones, see, like, these don't have any cable anchors on them and they don't merge. So that helped pretty well. Now, the ME controller, this was a pain in the ass to make. Each one of these had to be made in the compact machine thing, the miniaturization crafting, and you needed so much Certus. Like, early game grind was real for Certus to make, because each one controller required 12 Certus blocks and 8 Fluex blocks plus an energy cell. So, like, you needed like 500 blocks easily of the Certus, and it was just a pain in the ass to get. I'll show you guys the mining dimension where I went mining, and you can see all of the stuff I had to mine out to get these. But it took a little bit of a grind to get, but I was able to get the full 7x7x7. I'm not sure how you did it at all, Cautiana, with just one controller. Even with not as much automation that I did compared to some to districts and some of Potox's that Potox has done in the past. Like, I still didn't have to come off at the bottom or the top rows to where I still had some more channels available. And I can show you guys the top part. So this is the top part of the controller. So this is kind of where 50% talent, 50% ignorance. So this is kind of my staging area for the majority of my large crafts that I had to do. As you can see, like, most of the, like, this pink, the red channel runs to the main building across, which we'll go there in a second. But, like, the green line is all for the, like, Ars Nouveau and Britannia stuff. The purple line is all of Lazier AE. The blue line is anything that was more for, like, fluid storage or pumping items out to somewhere. The green line, also lazier AE stuff because we just needed so much of that. Then over here, this side is for the Powa automation, which we'll show in a minute, which is on the other side of this building. And then this is all late game stuff that I had to add to do the crash for the speculation processors. Just to get the 2 singularities that you needed 16,000 of them. So I had to end up crushing like 1 million coal dust. For that, I had to make a bunch of pure crystals there. These guys were making the carbonic dust that was needed, which was just insane. And these guys are all making processors and crystals. I even put them in the roof. And again, same down here, making processors and crystals. This guy constantly runs making glass because he needed so much glass for everything. And then here's the Botania automation. But this is kind of like my cable running area to where I could try to hide most of the cables where you don't see any cables for the most part in my base, which kind of turned out pretty nice. So the next building, and this is where the red cable goes in here. As you can see, it's right here. So this is all the main automation for the majority of the stuff for the playthrough. To where I had milk for milk buckets, which needed for like cake for the cake of Murus. The creosote to make the treated wood for the singularities needed. Latex, pink slime, and ether gas for the dissolution chambers. And then these guys are the the infusers for the mechanism stuff. And this right here is the majority of how I processed everything for the majority of the ingots that I brought in for the good first half of the playthrough. Was these guys here, and then these. So these process anything that comes in from my laser miners, which are up here, which I'll show you guys in a second. So I just doubled everything. I didn't want to get too crazy with or tripling or quad or even the 5 times. Because in CT1 I did the 3 times thermal and I was running out of material to make the 3 times fluid. And I was like, I didn't really need it. Excuse me. So I just went with 2 times. And then back here is more stuff for environmental tech. The multi-servos. This guy is making my nether star seeds, the nether star essence, rather slowly, as you can see. In hindsight, I would have probably done this through a hydroponics setup with industrial foregoing versus this way, because this is just really slow. I ended up running out of nether stars towards the end, and luckily I had my wither boss killer set up over there on the other island, the other mountain, to where I could use that because I ran out. This guy's making my dragon essence to make dragon's breath and the eggs and the heads. This turned out pretty well. Yeah, hindsight is so 2020, exactly. The Flute Encapsulator, I use this to get the blaze blood that was needed. This guy, the pyrolyzer, really came in handy because I didn't have to trap a blaze spawner inside a smeltery to get the blaze blood. You could just melt down blaze rods. Granted, you didn't get a really good return on it, but when I had like unlimited blaze rods, it really wasn't a matter. So that just pumped into here to get the blaze blood in a bucket, so I could go put that in the smeltery to do some of the higher end alloys that were needed towards the end of the Tinker's thing that I was making for the ultimate ingot, for like these guys here. The soul extractor, this guy came in real handy so I didn't have to go out and stab a bunch of things with the Solium Dagger. You can just fill up the soul jars here to get the essence that was needed for, say, like the animal seeds. So that was really handy. There's not a quest for this, unfortunately. I found it kind of going through JEI, but it made things a little bit easier. Yeah, I totally agree. It should have been a quest, because running around stabbing things with the knife, I mean, it's cool, but this is way easier. And then Lazy AE, this is initial setup before I added all the other machines. And then this back here is the setup to process for my bees. Like I said, bees are super OP in this pack. I again highly recommend starting bees as soon as possible. It's really good passive resource gathering, because they can make it, you can process it. Most of the things can be processed in the centrifugal separator. Other things you need the power centrifuge from resourceful bees. But this is all just set up with XNet. Kind of everything went into the ender chest from these guys, and processed in here, and then went into here. Yeah, I think you would have enjoyed bees, Shifter. And then, so here is my laser miners. Started off with 1, and then moved up to the 6 that I have now. I thought about putting another 2 in here, because I probably could have fit a couple more in the middle, but by that time I was on the verge of getting into environmental tech, and I knew that I didn't really need it. So I just kind of stuck with the 6. It's got its own reactor to power these guys, and it does a pretty good job. It's a spirited. It's not even the nitro. You missed the chicken mod, yeah. The chicken mod and the cow mod were really cool in Stone Block. Here is where I had my the compact cube maker. Yeah, the Chaos Chicken. I loved the Chaos Chicken. Those were fun times. And then this is really cool. Yeah, I had to make this for one of the quests, and I was like, what does it do? Well, this thing you put blaze rods in here, and then it quote-unquote agitates it. So right now, each blaze rod would make 70 RF a tick for 1,088 ticks. So you can put that in here, and that could be an early source for power. But you can also infuse them to where now this makes 122 RF a tick for 1,300 ticks. So you can get a little bit more power out of it. So you put it in here, and then it goes, oh hey, it's making power. I don't know how easy this would be to automate. There's a way to do it, but I'm not sure. Yeah, those Chaos Chicken fights were amazing. They were fun to do. And then, so everything that comes in from the laser miner comes down into here to store, and then gets pumped up to those, the pulverizer and redstone furnace. So as you can see, it's kind of backing up a little bit. I didn't do anything with the fluorite or the sodalite or the glowstone, but why is it backing up? That is concerning. I don't know. I'll have to look into that one. Maybe I'm just getting too much stuff coming in now. I could probably turn this all off. Yes, the jellyfish mod. I'm looking forward to that. But here's my bee setup. I liked the little 3x3 inside 5x5 rooms. The first 4 started off as vanilla bees to get the honeycombs. And then once I was able to get to the advanced beehives, I started those on the back. And then I needed more bees, so the vanilla bees had to go bye-bye, and these are all resourceful bees now. Now you're hungry. Yeah. We're gonna go grab some lunch after this because I'm getting hungry too. But this is where I did my bee breeding. I made these a little bit bigger, so that way I can have some more room to breed the bees. This is the room that I did the blaze and the magma bee in because it could set things on fire. The bee squisher. This is really cool. Let me show you guys this because the Kumadori's not watching, so shh, don't tell her. But you put the bottler down here with the bottles, piston on top, and you put the bee in. Oh shoot, I forgot I don't have my book on. Hold on. Cage you. But sometimes they can fly out. Well, let's see if I can do it just right. Squish! And then you get the DNA from them. Oh, let me turn on my magnet. So you get the squished bee material, right? And you put that in the power centrifuge. And what that'll do is spin out the DNA that you can put in here and the gene indexer. And that's how you get the certain genes to where you can make a specific bee. Another surprise stream on Monday. No. It's like, no, he's got the server, he's got it set up. But see there, it gets the gene samples. Then you can add those to a treat and put it with an egg to make your bees. So like this one is the chocolate mining bee 100%, the hematophagus bee, which gives life essence. That was really, it would have came in handy for blood magic, but I already got done by the time I got the egg. Yeah, so I'm saying she's not watching, so it's alright. But so for anything that can't be processed in the thermal stuff, you can use it in the power centrifuge for production bees to get your items, and it also give you honey. So that was that. And I will move on to this building. This is my mob farm. This kind of came next to where I have the dreadful dirt kind of going. I was trying to see if it would spread, but as you can see, it didn't spread from the original 5x5, and I didn't need to see the need to add more. But this was all my passive mob drops. Well, this one actually only did for pink slime and liquid meat. This one up here is for the mob drops. I was using the mechanical dirt from Industrial Foregoing that was kind of new to 1.16. You can pump in liquid meat and it will produce a mob that way. Unfortunately, it didn't produce mobs rather quickly, so I added some more of the dreadful dirt. And this is basically getting all the mob drops that I used for the entire playthrough, as well as XP. And then up here, I have the mob duplicator. That way, say if I needed to concentrate on, say, a certain drop, I have them in a mob imprisonment tool. Come up here and let this run kind of overnight and have unlimited resources. And then we venture down. This is the caged mob room where I have all my caged mobs. This was really good for the dragons, as well as the Gaia. Even though I didn't get a lot of Gaia's ingots or spirits from this, it was really slow. I ended up having to add more, and I have a whole bunch of ender dragons, but various other mobs. And then down here is my ether gas production, and this is supreme overkill. By the time I figured out it was overkill, it was a little too late. I started off with one with the 3x3 times 4 setup, and that was working the majority of my hydroponics in the compact cube that I had set up. But once I started putting some in the overworld, it started burning through it rather quickly. And then I started adding more. And by the time I figured it out, that it must be something with the hydroponics in the overworld, I had created an army of wither bosses. So these guys are all like net positive. Like this one's got 54,000 buckets. They all pump into the tank. 76,000. This was the first one that I had. This one probably has the majority of it. Yeah, this one's got 137,000 buckets. So if you're playing Chroma 2, don't put your hydroponics in the overworld because it'll eat through your ether gas. Set it up in a compact cube. And make sure that you have a separate setup for power gen for your stasis chambers. That way you don't do what I did and run out of power and then have a wither boss in your base. Not good. And then we move over here to the Springfield power plant because I named all my buildings. This is the thermal towers for brine and lithium. And then I have the reactor casing, the extreme reactors making power, but it's mostly just for cyanite production because you need that for your ultimate ingots. And we come upstairs for all pneumatic craft. These are all everything that's needed for the pressure chamber is fully automated. It comes in through an entangled block into here and gets sucked into there and pushed out. This guy's constantly staying full of coal to make all of these. And as you can see, this doesn't make it very fast. This has been running for probably 2 months now. And I barely have like 12,000 buckets. So I probably could have like heated this up a little bit more, done it a little bit differently, but it did its thing. This is where I was making the plastic, so it'd come in through here, the buckets would go into here and get cooled off to make the plastic sheets for pneumatic craft. This was a really cool idea, putting like the heat frame on here to cool it or heat it up, depending on how it was faced. And then I didn't automate this because we didn't really need this towards the end game, but I would just kind of chuck some things in here to make the advanced tubes that were needed. And we'll come over to here. We have this is the main power supply for the entire base now, with the mech reactor making, well, it's only like 1.5 million right now, just because it's kind of full, but it could make up to 10 million because all of my induction casings are full. This one holds 60 trillion FE. I think that's what the T means. That one over there holds like 30 trillion, 30 T. Here's the super phase shifter to make the antimatter. And we got our buddy Homer Simpson over here at the control panel just to make sure nothing overheats, so we don't cause a meltdown. Here is the boiler and the steam turbine that makes 11 million RF a tick. This was fun to put together. This was the first time I did this build in Minecraft, period. I started to do a setup in Animatica 2 before I lost that world in 1.12, but I didn't fully get it completed. But this was the first one I did in 1.16. This is pretty neat, and if you're going to do this, a tip, put the infinity pipe upgrade in there, and it'll have no problem keeping this thing full of water. We'll go upstairs here. This is really neat. This is the first time I worked with the dynamic tanks. These are all full. We have liquid oxygen, redstone, liquid resonant ender, and liquid ethylene. They're all 44,000 buckets. But kind of the setup for this, the lore is these are the cooling tanks, and things needed to run the quantum compressors that are on the floor above it. So these guys are making all the singularities, and you know, to compress all that stuff requires a lot of heat and energy. So that's what those tanks are doing, is cooling these guys, and then also helping all of these guys run, because this is what's processing the ore to make the ingots, to make the singularities. Everything comes into the refined storage system from my void ore miner. We changed the color of the lens on occasion compared to kind of what I needed at the time. So like right now this is for Certus quartz, because we were running low on Certus towards the end, but they all come in and get stored over here. So that was fun. That was the first time I did environmental tech in 1.16. And then we'll come over to my last building over here. CERN, because we got a lot of power stuff going on here. This is fully automated everything for power. So to make the nitro crystals, fully automated, energizing steel, the niotic crystals, the ender cores, spirited and snowballs, and then the blazing crystals. All set up with XNet. So it pumps in the right amount of items and takes out the right one. So that was fun to learn how to do all of that. And then, as my base needed power before I got the mech reactor going, I had to add a couple more of these guys to keep the power going, because there was a couple times I logged in and my base was completely shut down because I had no power, which was not fun. And then I did a lot of things in compact cubes. This was the first time I played with this mod. The first thing we set up was the Hydroponics Lab, where this is all the hydroponics from Industrial Foregoing. So we had 4 rows of nothing but Inferium Essence. This goes off to another compact cube to be solely made into Insanium. And then the rest of these were items needed for production. Again, all set up with XNet. So this was really cool to do. And like I said, the Inferium comes over here. Gets processed with infusion crystals. I'd even have to make the master crystal for these guys. And it's chained up all the way to be made into Insanium. And then I made my reactor, my mech reactor in here. That way, on the off chance it blew up, I didn't totally irradiate my base. So this was fun. Everything needed to support that is in here. We're making the, I think the biomass needed for HDPE sheets in here. But all of this over here kind of supports making the fissile fuel. We have the uranium hexafluoride that comes up to here to be made in the fissile fuel to go into there. And then it gets pumped off into the barrel. And then this also comes over here to make the HDPE sheets. Yeah, no comment. I wasn't going to say anything, Katiana. But the essence from the other compact cube that's not Inferium comes into here, into the sequential fabricators, because I didn't want to store the essence this time. I did that in CT1, and it created sometimes a little bit of a lag from when I wanted to craft something, because I had to craft the item from the essence first. So this time I was like, oh, you know, let's just go ahead and send everything to be made into the item. So that's what this compact cube is for. And then in here, I have my heavy water set up. This is just making deuterium. This over here is crushing the fluoride needed, and this is making lithium. That was needed for the mech stuff. over here is my Plutonium Reactor. So this was the second one that I made. As you can see, this is a little bit more compact because I knew kind of what I was doing initially after the first one. And this reactor solely makes plutonium. It's been off for a while because I got like 8,000 plutonium. And then in here is my nuclear waste room. So all of those barrels get put into here to where reactor 1, I think I made like 200 or 300 barrels because these things slowly release stuff over time, like 1% an hour or something stupidly slow. So you want a whole ton of them. And this was for reactor 2. As you can see, they have no gas because they've been turned off for a while. But again, I don't want to have the possibility of any kind of radiation leak. So that's why I set up in a compact cube. The plan was to have some more, but I didn't really need that many. I got a couple over here. This is ore processing from the void ore miners. It's kind of turned off right now. And then also, once I got the creative tank and filled up Supreme Black Hole tanks, I was just using this to blast chill some ingots that I needed, again, for the ultimate ingot. So that kind of was a fun project to work on for that. This is solely hydroponics that were needed for the singularities. So like steel and Invar. And I have no idea why these guys are in here. But goodbye. And then the whatchamacallit, the pink essence, the fertilizer, mystical fertilizer, just gets trashed. I didn't really need it. And then this last one here, again, we needed a metric ton of glass. So these material stonework factories are just making glass. These guys are processing for coal, Certus, and something else. I can't remember. But anything that could be processed that way for my void ore miners. And then here's some additional centrifuges for the bees. Because again, once we made the bee blocks, these things became like super OP. The hydroponics, yeah, those are fun to set up. On the next floor, oh, helps if I stop flying, is my mystical agriculture setup. Both of these, this is for condensed magical ingots, and this one is for the Chroma ingots, fully automated through XNet and entangled blocks. This is for any manual setup for seeds that was needed. And then over here, I was making my cheese for the cheese singularities. I was actually quite happy with this setup. I kind of made this on my own without looking at anything. Even though there is a 1 block remedy for this in the pack, but I found that out after I had already made this. So I have a bucket that gets milk that gets put in the cauldron that produces a redstone signal, which inverts that to turn that off. And once the cheese is made, it gets picked up by the item user, sent over here to be put back into cheese slices, and then sent off to be put into a singularity. So I thought that was pretty neat. And then void ore miner number 2. I had 2 up here. I did take one down because, again, I didn't really need it towards the end. And then this last room was kind of set up last minute once I got the creative motor from Create. So any additional stuff needed for Create could be done there. So that's my base. I did make this nice little park over here. Kind of had some area that I couldn't do anything with, so instead of making it wasted space, it's like, let's make a little park with a little lake. Put some fishes, add some bees, But I think overall it turned out pretty nice. And my bridge, I did start off with a more wooden rustic type bridge initially, before I got to making concrete, and then once I made the concrete, I changed it to a more modern bridge to connect the roads off over that direction. But I think overall, I'm pretty happy with the base. The last building that I made was this, my welcome center, to where anybody that comes to my base via the waystone comes into here, nice little waiting area. I'd set this up for my 1-year stream anniversary that we had last Saturday on December 26th. So I thank again everybody that stopped in, Captive Gamers, Naga, the Chrissy, Potox, Katiana, and District Spark. Appreciate you guys. We got a nice little chill area out on the patio with some table tennis. We have the spa where you can come in and relax after a hard day of mining and crafting, and then the pool. And I have to show you guys this because this is the best feature, the diving board. You ready? Boing, boing. All right, catch you later, Shellfic. But this is cool to where you can bounce into the water and go swimming. Made your morning go by faster. Nice. And then you can roast some marshmallows on the fire. But I want to show you guys the 2 builds that we did as a community. So for the fall festival, we kind of had some stalls and some pumpkins here, where we have Katiana made the tea shop, where you can come in and get some tea and such. And then Kimidori had the Pumpkin Patch Inn, where you could get all the food, which was really neat. I made a sweet corn stand because I was thinking of sweet corn, the fall thing. So you come in and get some corn. And then we had this ride, which a Kimidori set up, which was super cool. The Halloween Spook House. Let's see if we can still get this to work. So you come in and you can ride. The TPS is kind of a little laggy. But you had different rooms kind of set up. Oh, well, I don't think the TPS will allow it to... Well, we'll walk through it. But you come up in here, you have different rooms, a little witch, a little night area. And this is cool. She did a really good job. And this looks like kind of like a little blood area spilling out. And you come downstairs. And come into a little sub-basement. And then you enter the nether. This is really neat. She did a really good job, and I think she only did this like a week's worth of time, so kudos to her. And then that's it. Come back up here. I'll put you there. That was real fun. And then District made apple bobbing, that's a tongue twister, where you use fishing poles to fish out golden apples. That was really fun. We had the candy store, where you got all the sweets. And then I made the jousting area. We did this on stream, building the jousting arena. This was really cool to make. It's quite large. And then you use the horses with the netherite lances. We line up and joust. It's really fun times. I enjoyed that tremendously. And then District also set up targets to where you can shoot the arrow into the target and get the advancement for hitting the target from more than 30 meters away. So that was fun. It took me a while to get that. I had to shoot it a couple times. And then I made this gigantic corn maze. This took a long time to plant all the corn and kind of AFK to let it grow. But you can see it's got kind of an area. There's only one way really to get around from the start to the finish. I think this was fun. Definitely think of doing something again next year. And then we'll go to the excuse me, the Winter Wonderland, because I wasn't able to show that on the stream. So you come in here, let this load in a little bit. The Kimidori had the Frozen Gourd Lodge, again with food for winter. And then Katiana made this. This is a Jack-in-the-Box. This is really neat. Play of words. You hit that and you got Jack the spider that's in a box. And it's kind of shaped like a Jack-in-the-Box. It's really neat. And then you had the Nuco Cola, I think, rail cart that went around. That was really cool. And then the Hall of Mirrors, brought to you by the Island of Misfits Toys. So these are supposed to be like mirrors with the little Misfit toys. It's from the Rudolph cartoon. Really neat. Nuka Cola. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I haven't played Fallout. And then this is my first attempt at making a snow globe. This is really neat. A little kind of like log cabin in a winter scene. It's the first time I ever made like a circle in Minecraft, let alone a snow globe. I think it turned out pretty cool. This took a little bit of time to get it right. Yeah, I haven't played Fallout. Sorry, District. And you continue along the path over here to the elevator. And I made an ice skating rink where you can come out here and ice skate. You can come in here and you can buy some hot chocolate and marshmallows and apple cider. And you come in here and you can get a scarf because you know it gets cold when you're ice skating. And then you can get some boots, ice skates to go skating on the rink. This was really fun to make. And then District made the Santa workshop. He went above and beyond on this one. This is really cool. You've got the Christmas tree with the gifts underneath it, and like the baubles and the ornaments. It was really cool. I like the way this turned out. This is really neat. Then he made the Santa village around it, with all the little elves where they live and work. And this turned out really cool. Santa's workshop, where you've got the takeoff runway for the sleigh and the reindeer. It's really cool. And they even got Rudolph in the front with the red nose. And then the workshop is back here. When this was all running, there were presents running on the Create belts from the workshop area behind the wall, and it'd come out and load up the ender chest with all the gifts. It was top notch, man. I really like this build, District. You did really good. And then you got the supervisor kind of overseeing the elves making the Christmas toys. Yeah, you did really good, man. And then you had the Aurora blocks as kind of the force field that kind of prevents you from seeing Santa's workshop in the North Pole, kind of being less powerful after, you know, the Christmas time, because Santa and the elves are tired, so that way we could come and see the workshop. Really cool lore. I dig it. And so that's basically it. The rest of these are like when I have my end builder. Oh, let me go show you guys the mining dimension real quick so you can kind of see the amount of stuff that I had to mine out like early game. I always get lost in here, but here we go. So like the majority of this, everything that's not dirt are not dug out like a massive hole, was all dug with either by hand or with the create drill. I initially kind of came in and did this with create, and I came back with the builder because the amount of Certus that you need is asinine. Like all of this was taken out. I cleared out a lot of the mining dimension for Certus. That was mainly what I was coming here for. And then even back over here, again, this is all done with create, except for the dirt. It's all done with the builder, but a lot of this was the create miner. I mean, look at the mini map. I mean, it's just insane the amount of resources that you needed like early game. It was just stupid, but we got through it. We did it. And I'm pretty sure that it's probably going to be what Ragnamod 6 is going to be. Alright, well, I think that is gonna do it. Good final stream. Got everything done with the creative items that I wanted. I'm super stoked. I was able to make all of them, because normally, like I said, I don't get to this part of a pack. I normally give up by then, because I'm like, screw this, it's too much work. But I set a goal to make the creative vending upgrade. That was my goal for this pack. I didn't want 100% it. I at least wanted to get to the creative vending upgrade, and we got there. And I'm super happy. But make sure to come check us out on Saturday, because we will be starting a new pack. And we will be moving over to Ragnamod 6. I am looking forward to that. A bunch of shenanigans with some new friends and some old ones as well. Make sure to go check out District Spark on Twitch. Go check out Potox DL and Kadiana1. They are all streaming as well. And I think that's going to do it from the CT1 server. I mean, CT2 server. This is the final time that we'll be on this server. We'll be moving to, like I said, Ragnamod 6. That'll be on Saturday at 2:30 p.m. You can always check out the VODs on YouTube. They go up every Thursday at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks again to everybody for hanging out today. Again, thanks for everyone that was on the CT2 server. It was really fun playing with you guys. And I look forward to playing some more with you guys in Ragnamod 6. Bunch of shenanigans. But I will catch you guys next time, alright? Peace out.